Roll for Romance is a podcast featuring 5 friends thirsty for the holidays. We open on the deck of the Polished Pearl, where Chadley has been scurrying around, getting into people's things while he's waiting for his friends to return. He's been very bored on this airship, just waiting. Larry the goat is really mean to him. No one will gamble with him anymore because he's already owes them way too much money. So he has found his way into the cargo hold and has found a stash of really tasty looking nuts. Kind of digs through, he chews through the sack and he eats them and he gorges himself on the nuts.
Who hasn't gorged themselves on these nuts?
The problem for poor Chadley, though, is that these nuts have been spoiled.
Oh no.
Bad nuts.
So they're bad nuts. And Chadley feels a little bit ill and a little bit strange and his head is fuzzy. And he makes his way out of the cargo hold, stumbling, crashing into the sides of the walls and the halls of the ship in the lower decks, and then eventually stumbles and passes out in a corner where no one can see him.
No, Chadley always pass out in public.
I know.
Get some help. It's my PSA. That's the moral of the story.
Never pass out in a ditch by yourself.
And we fade to dreaming.
Ding dong, ding dong.
A tall-horned man with pale skin and an eye patch blinks awake. He's a bit dazed, and the sound of war drums draws his focus from the dark fog over his mind. Sitting up, he finds himself in a snow-covered battlefield. To his right, an army of soldiers in latex and leather carrying whips and chains. To his left, a writhing wave of rats wielding nothing but their own claws and teeth. Scrambling to his feet, he watches as the leader of the rat army emerges to the front of the swarm. Des, tell us about your character.
I am the Rat King. I feel like she's wearing like a tattered version of maybe a French aristocrat outfit and has a long rat tail and rat ears.
Oh, but it's Hilrana.
It's Hilrana.
Yes.
And I'm on a giant litter being carried by scores of rats.
Just this writhing rat.
Yes, it's a writhing mats.
It's a bumpy rat.
Surfing the wave of rats.
Well, it's actually very smooth because there's so many rats. They act as like shocks for each other.
Is it like a little like massage chair kind of thing?
No, because it's smooth. It doesn't vibrate. It just glides along the surface. So, and then there's other rats that are fighting. So I'm not doing any fighting. I'm just yelling at everyone.
Yes, the battle has not yet begun. You are facing off across the battlefield. He feels an overwhelming surge of affection and kinship for this Rat King. And he stares at her. She's just glorious. There's something so wonderful and special about her as she rides up on top of a sea of rats. And he only takes his eyes off of her at the sound of a husky, chilling laugh. From the other side of the battlefield, striding to the front of her army is an impressive woman that makes his blood run cold. Holly, tell us about yourself.
I am the Nutcracker. My favorite thing in the world is to crack nuts. I don't care who they belong to. I want all the nuts in the world. So my army and I run around gathering nuts so that we can crack them. Unfortunately, my A-men are busy, my B-men are roasting nuts, so I'm left with my C-men. I'm hoping we can get through this battle quickly because I don't like semen near me until I've had my satisfaction.
Also, this is Faris.
Oh, yeah, I'm Faris.
In case you were wondering.
Give us what does your outfit look like?
It looks like Britney Spears.
Yes.
Which version?
Oops, I did it again.
Yes. That red latex outfit.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
Both figures sound the signal, and the armies charge, barreling towards each other with no regard for the lone figure in their path. Time to roll initiative. For Lauren and Sarah,
Yeah.
your fun activity. You're both also going to roll initiative.
Nice.
So you're just doing it as the world of Chadley's dreaming.
Well, I got a 1.
Ooh.
I got a nat 20.
I will go first. I'm not in the scene, but I will go first.
I lost.
13.
17.
What does the Nutcracker's army look like?
Oh, they're wearing latex and leather and have whips and chains.
So like a bunch of bondage gimp
bunch of
type
bondage.
deals? Or?
Well, I don't know. Will you give us a picture, Faris?
All right. Well, Faris is the only, the Nutcracker is the only one in red latex. All of her seamen are actually wearing
I don't like it.
are actually wearing red and white candy striped latex.
Oh, how festive.
Very festive. And they have little green boots.
Oh my gosh, how cute.
We're very adorable.
I love
And
it.
assless chaps.
And they're all assless. Never know when someone
you
might
can-
need a spanking.
Yes. All right. So up first is going to be Lauren. And Lauren, this is Chadley's weird fever dream. And I would like you to give us some kind of weird effect that is going to be happening in the dream during this battle. It can be anything you want.
Any kind of effect.
Yeah.
Anything that's spoken aloud has to be sung in a Christmas Carol fashion.
Nice.
Yes. Okay.
Beautiful.
So as we begin the battle of speaking becomes singing, and up next is Chadley. This weird horned, very pale man scrambles up to his feet, and he sees these armies rushing towards him, and then he just decides that he has nowhere to go, so he's going to curl up into a little ball and try to not get hurt.
As a
Nice
man.
job.
As a man.
Yes. He's a man.
This is a man.
Cowering in a ball in the middle of the
This is
battlefield.
what see, the thing is, Chadley's a squirrel. So this is what the squirrel would try to do.
Oh, right.
So he's just going to try to make himself as small
I mean, honestly, it's
possible.
probably what I would do.
Yeah.
If I was in the middle of if I couldn't run, I'd just be like, I'm just going to make myself as small as possible and try not to get run
No,
over.
fair point.
Yeah.
Fair point. It's just kind of an amusing mental image.
He's hoping that he's actually going to take the ready action to prepare
okay.
himself for when the swarm of rats come. He's going to try to surf them.
Whoa.
Whoa.
so-
When you say ready action, I just imagine him like Final Fantasy style, like
That's exactly
doing
what
like
it
that little
is.
rock back and forth.
Except he's
crouching.
curled into
He's
the fetal
crouching.
position, so he's just kind of
So he's just like
rocking
rolling a little back and forth,
Rolling,
in a
just
fetal
like the
position, like he's rocking himself back and forth,
Right.
like sobbing silently.
sad.
like so many of us at the holidays.
Exactly, so festive.
So festive. Up next would be Faris. For the mechanics, you have control of yourself, and then you have control over your army. Your army, you just tell me what you want them to do, as far as like you want them to go attack, you want them to do like a particular action, and then we'll just have you roll a skill check for them.
All right. I want them to unfurl their candy whips.
Yes.
And then just run towards the little rats.
Are they licorice whips?
Licorice whips?
yes.
And then
Perfect.
run toward the rats, just kind of yelling and being scary.
What do they sing? They have to sing.
So the Nutcracker will ring a bell and they will yell, "Oh, shit the bell, there's the bell, we gotta fight, holy good night, we're gonna get those damn rats, we're gonna smack them with our whips, oh shit, it's time to go, let's go, we gotta fight, go toe to toe, it's not gonna be a Merry Christmas, for those freaking rats, we're gonna get ya."
I don't want to say that was.
No one else can ask.
I don't want to follow
No one
that.
else can do that, and the effect disappears immediately.
Because it was so powerful. And you just
The rats just dissolve, like they're blown back.
When I did that, I was like, what did I just do? No one will be able to do this. I would hate this. But you knocked it out of that. It was amazing. Seriously.
See, I could have done it if you said say Christmas puns the whole time. But now I'm like really doubting any sort of, and I'm come up with jingles constantly on the fly, but I'm scared now.
Well, it's too powerful. So
It is
that
too
effect,
powerful.
That is the effect. And you will get advantage for both your army and for what Faris
my
does. So I
gosh.
assume the army is making an attack.
Yeah, but we really just want to drive these rats away.
Okay, so maybe an intimidation check
Intimidation.
then. So go ahead and roll. For them, it's just going to be a straight roll. And then for you could roll with your Faris stats.
13.
So 13 for the licorice whip wielding fighters.
You know, if an army of singing BDSM guys advanced on me, I would be pretty scared too, honestly.
I imagine they were doing like really awesome like voguing moves while doing it. Really intimidating.
I'd be like, okay, I wasn't prepared.
So the Nutcracker got a 17 for intimidation.
Ooh, very nice. I would like the rats themselves to make a wisdom saving throw.
Are they just using my thing?
They're just going to roll. It's just a straight roll for
straight
them.
roll for a d20. 15.
The rats are not intimidated necessarily by the fighter, the whipping,
The whipping boys.
God no,
The seamen.
Thank you. Yes, I couldn't remember their name, but they are definitely scared of the Nutcracker, so they will avoid the Nutcracker. And if they try to attack the Nutcracker, they will have disadvantage on those attacks.
Okay.
Up next would be Hilrana,
All right.
or the
I
Rat
can't think
King.
of anything that's a song. All I could think of is all I want for Christmas is you bleeding on the ground in the middle of the
Perfect.
I am going to. Oh, can I like boost my rats? Let me see what I have.
Boost.
Boost my rat.
Okay, roll your rat boost.
Instead for rat boosting. Yeah.
Obviously.
I'm proficient in rat boosting.
Sono is.
That's true. Oh, I guess rat boosting would be animal handling.
Yeah, which we're never calling
could-
animal
yeah.
handling ever again. Forevermore.
Even if it's not a rat, it's just rat boosting. So if I did animal handling to boost my rats, how would I do that, or should
Yeah.
I? Or my other option is to cast Moonbeam on the battlefield just to make an area not fun to get into.
Come on,
I'll
boost those rats.
I'm gonna boost my rats.
So make an animal handling check, and with advantage because your song was good too.
23.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So those rats are boosted.
They get like stronger looking and like their claws come out.
their muscles swell.
Also, they are very glittery, like tacky Christmas tree ornaments.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah.
And now, what do you want your rats to do?
They are going to charge.
Okay,
a
so they're attacking.
swarm.
So
Yeah.
doing a rat swarm attack. So just
Rat
roll
swarm,
a d20.
and I yell, "Jingle those bells!"
And they do definitely get advantage because
Yes.
you boosted
Okay.
them.
10.
So unfortunately, the rats do not jingle their bells.
Do they at least knock them over? Some of them,
No. They're kind of scurrying up their legs, but
the guys are dancing. They're
yeah,
like
the
they're
bondage
like,
voguing is shaking
Yeah.
them off.
Yeah,
I don't know if
dang
probably
it.
bondage voguing is a thing now. We're just
Yeah,
combining
it
things.
is. And the rats like being all glittery just make them look better.
Yes,
Yeah, actually, they look really
enhances
great
it.
together.
And Chadley will have to make a dexterity save as they rampage past him and he tries to surf them. Or I guess not a dex
The
save.
Rat King has really low self-esteem and does suffer from seasonal affective disorder.
That's fair.
That's
And
sad.
like she just can't handle the bright commercialism that is the Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Yep,
Just
Yeah.
like it's everything that's great and everything wrong with Christmas all
Yeah.
in one.
that's fair.
Yeah. I feel that deeply.
Chadley did, in fact, get a good roll for his
Ooh.
dexterity. So now he is surfing on top of the rats.
Whoa.
Sarah, what kind of seasonal effect
I have
do
a
you
seasonal
want?
effect.
Yes.
A white clad woman appears briefly in the sky,
Ooh.
and she takes her hands and breathes into her hands, and this sparkly dust like spirals out from it and becomes a huge gust of wind full of snow and ice, and it swirls around the battlefield. And I want it to chill people's hearts and freeze them in place at random, like random amounts of people,
random.
unless somebody like gives them back their holiday spirit.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Okay, so I need the rats the Rat King, the Nutcracker, the Seaman, and Chadley to all make a Constitution saving throw.
So I'll do me first. Ugh, gross. I'm so sad. I got a 7.
Yeah, that's a
see,
fail.
you did have seasonal affective
I do.
disorder.
Yeah, it's really not good. Oh no. And the rats also got a 7.
Oh no. But it's okay because Chadley can come and like sing a carol to you or something to wake you, to snap you out of it if he doesn't also get frozen.
The seaman unfortunately got a 9.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But the Nutcracker got a 15.
Okay, I was going to make the DC 10. So the only people that are unfrozen on the battlefield now are Chadley and the Nutcracker.
And the Nutcracker, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Time for drama.
So everyone freezes.
Drama llama.
And you guys lock eyes across the battlefield. Lauren, what kind of seasonal effect would you like to happen?
Well, okay, so it's a snow-filled battlefield, right? But it's the perfect snow. It's like fresh. There's no
Sparkling.
slush. It's sparkling. And also a little bit that you left out of the description is that they are on a carrot farm. So everyone is going to have a very, very strong inclination to make a snowman with whoever is near them.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
so
snowman impulse hits all of us.
the snowman impulse hits, and it is Chadley's turn, and his anger and fury at the evil Nutcracker. The snow lands a little bit on his head, and he's not wearing a shirt. He just
Oh,
has some
hey.
very tight pants on.
Oh.
Wow.
Hello.
Should have said that in the beginning.
I forgot to tell you.
Wait, this is a squirrel, right?
This is a man. Like,
He's
this
a
is a
man.
man.
Okay.
This is a man.
I was like, what are we talking about?
He is a horned man with like long dark hair, and he's very pale. He's shirtless. He's got an eye patch over one eye and tight pants.
When he speaks, is it just chittering?
No, he's good. He's
Wait, is this how Chadley imagines himself?
I don't know.
That's amazing. Is Chadley really a man?
I don't know.
Oh my
Oh man.
Chadley is going to use his turn. He's on top of a bunch of frozen rats. He's going to walk towards the Nutcracker and kind of angrily start balling up snow while like giving her dagger eyes to make a snowman. And he'll make a sleight of hand to see how good he is at making this snowman. It's okay.
Can we also like do a roll to see if like this scene has now like started to thaw our hearts? Because thinking about like building snowmen
Oh,
yeah, on your
like
turn, you'll
starts
get to do
to
that.
kind of relieve some of that seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah. It's somehow it may cheer you up on your turn. We'll find out.
Yeah.
It is now Faris's turn, or the Nutcracker's turn.
So I guess she feels compelled to build. So she's gonna saunter over and start rolling. She does love to roll balls. So she's gonna start rolling a ball
Nice.
that like could fit on top of this mystery, sexy, shirtless, pirate patched, long-haired stranger
Mhm.
who is neither rat nor seaman.
No.
Yeah.
And she'll say, "Who are you? Do you want to build a snowman, Mr. Stranger?"
No.
Oh man.
Damn. Okay.
Not with you anyway.
Oh, and who would you want to build a snowman with?
He looks longingly over at frozen Rat King.
She does not look attractive right now.
Beautiful
Is she
woman
still in the
I've
shade?
ever seen in my life.
I'm like frozen.
Someone's feeding you a grape.
That's what he does say. The most
Yeah,
beautiful
the
woman
most
he's ever seen.
beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, well, the Nutcracker is kind of touched. Am I not supposed to be touched? Am I still supposed to be fierce and scary?
You can do whatever you want.
So the Nutcracker is surprisingly romantic underneath all that latex.
Oh.
So she's going to say, "Have you ever seen her before? Is this love at first sight?"
I don't know what it is, but I just can't stop looking at her.
The Nutcracker is going to extend her hand toward this mystery man and say, "Let's go over."
He slaps it away.
Oh, well. That's damn.
For your seamen, could you please roll another Constitution save to see
Yes.
if their hearts have been warmed?
16.
Okay, so the seamen are
thawed.
They're thawed and ready for action.
Oh God.
Okay, so
What do you want your seamen to do?
I don't know what. I'm gonna have them get the Rat King.
Oh no. Okay, so they go after the frozen Rat King. They just grab her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now it is the Rat King's turn. So see if you thaw from, and you have advantage because this man was just professing his love.
Do I do Constitution?
Constitution.
A Constitution? Not 20, baby.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I think with the nat 20, you're just the aura of you warming up also warms your rats.
I mean, just with the
Yeah.
sparkling Christmas, the smell of gingerbread or rats in the air, I
Yeah.
can't tell.
they're gingerbread
Yeah,
rats.
just the snowman, wanting to build snowmen with this guy. Like, something about it.
You are currently being held by a bunch of seamen, though. What do you do?
I will cast. Can I Misty step away from them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Towards the beautiful stranger.
Okay, so you misty step over to the beautiful stranger who's currently in the process of building a snowman.
I like the idea of her just when she's misty stepping, just like pirouetting around
Yes.
the bed very gracefully.
And then I poof in like some glitter and snowflakes.
Amazing.
His
What about like big
eyes-
oversized snowflakes?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. They kind of land a little bit in his hair
Yeah.
and glitter over him, and then he just looks at you with like the most intense, loving stare. There's something familiar about this guy.
Also kind of creepy, but I'm into it.
It's like you know him, but you don't, kind of thing. Like
Okay.
maybe you knew him in a past life.
All right, she's going to say, "Have we met before? You seem so familiar."
I don't know, but there's something about you that I just. It feels so familiar. What is your name, beautiful stranger?
I am the Rat King.
A glorious name for a glorious woman.
Oh, thank you. And who might you be?
My name is Chadley.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And where do you hail from, Chadheliax?
I hail from the deepest pits of the 9 hells.
Oh, that sounds warm.
Yeah, it's actually pretty warm. It's a
Nice.
lot. That's why I'm not wearing a shirt, but you know, I kind of wish I had one right now.
Oh, well. And are my rats still frozen?
No, they're unfrozen now.
Okay. I signal to them to bring him a blanket that we have from my litter.
Okay, so the rats bring you a blanket. That's your turn. Okay. I think Sarah, season effect.
Whoa. I don't know. I forgot to think about
Well,
that.
we can edit this so you have a minute to think about it.
No,
Okay.
we gotta do
No,
it
on the
right
spot.
now.
No. Okay. You feel an intense longing for your home because it's always best to be home for the holidays.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's true.
Okay, and so I think that's like a wisdom saving throw. It's for everybody.
Or you
For
run away
everyone?
to
Or
go
you
home.
run away to go home.
Oop.
I got an 11.
Got an 8. Oh, I got to roll for my man too,
You
right?
gotta roll for your seaman.
Oh, do I have to roll for
Same.
my rats?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yes. So you both on your turn are going to flee back home to the hearth for the holidays.
Can the Nutcracker kick over that damn asshole's snowman that he started?
Damn. Yeah, you can do that. Roll for an attack.
And while she kicks it, then she wants to do some voguing and like have her leg. Yeah. Like
Does it just like a death drop on
a death drop? Yeah. Do I add anything?
Just an unarmed attack, so it'd be your strength.
Oh no. So it was a 13.
It's a snowman. The AC
Okay.
for it is not high. So yeah, you crush that under your body as you death drop on top of it, destroying it, and he looks at you and he says, "I'll get you, Nutcracker."
And she'll say, "Oops, I did it again." Let's go, Seaman.
Scurry away. So they flee, and the battlefield is now empty. There are carrots in case you like cold carrots for your consumption.
I like cold carrot soup. So sexy.
Am I still there with my
Yes.
rats, or did I leave?
You guys are still there
We're still
with Chadley,
there.
and you've given him a blanket and wrapped him up, and he says, "Will you help me, beautiful Rat King? I must defeat the Nutcracker. She is vile."
I mean, I was already fighting her.
For the
So.
sake of the holidays, please. He goes to one knee and he grabs your hand.
This makes sense.
yes.
I love it.
It's a fever dream. It's not supposed to make sense.
Who's helping who? Yeah, I'll help you.
We must destroy the Nutcracker.
Do you have something against Nutcracker personally?
She's vile. She's done terrible things. She's secretive and manipulative and just the worst.
That's true.
That's true. Right.
Okay.
So you all travel, and you have to travel through the land of sweets to get to the Nutcracker's dungeon. As you are traveling through, you encounter at the border 2 figures, and whoever they have with them, please, will you, Sarah, describe your character?
I am the Sugar Plum Fairy. I am dressed in a diaphanous gown that sparkles like the sun on snow. I have a crown of sugar plums,
Nice.
and I have various other candied fruit just kind of like adorning my outfit. And I'm attended by a bunch of sentient candy people.
Incredible. And this is Lanny.
What color's Lanny's hair?
Lanny's hair
what
is
season
white.
are you?
I'm winter.
And are you a boy or girl?
A boy.
What about you, Lauren?
You see, it's obviously Miles, but he's much taller than y'all remember, like 20 feet taller. He's very tall. He kind of has to shout down. Yeah.
Giant man.
He's wearing a white periwig. Has a starched kerchief that comes all the way up his neck. He's a very voluminous skirt on, and coming from the skirt, you can hear muffled bass, and every once in a while the bass will drop, and then you hear like just people going wild underneath his skirt.
Wow.
So, Sugar Plum Fairy and what was your name? I forget.
Oh, Mother Ginger.
Mother Ginger. You see this army of rats and a rat king and a shirtless man
He's
approach
wearing
you.
a blanket.
Oh, a shirtless man wearing a blanket.
Hello, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, welcome to our land.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Here, have some figgy pudding. And I offer you a bowl of pudding.
Wow, I love pudding.
Hey,
It's for you.
you here for the party?
There's a party going on? No, wait, I must defeat the evil Nutcracker.
What? Why?
Yeah, we kind of like
'Cause
him.
she's a jerk.
Well, that is kind of her characterization.
Yeah, it's kind of her deal. I mean, we get in fights every once in a while, but defeat them. I don't know. That sounds kind of intense, man. Are you sure you don't want to just dance?
I do love to dance, but my beautiful Rat King, what do you say?
The Rat King is starting to feel like the seasonal affective disorder clear up, and she's like wants to do more Christmas things and feel that Christmas love and spirit. So she kind of wants to stick around and see what this party's about. Plus, like, there's like the smell of like baked goods in the air and sugar.
Yes,
And
and you
was that
can
the
hear
question?
children laughing in the distance.
Yeah, now it's creepy. Go away, Hansel and Gretel. No one invited you.
The candy people mob them. And then
This is the 7th time they've attacked our people. They just keep eating them.
Fighting people really isn't in the Christmas spirit. We should all be kind and happy at all times. during the Christmas season.
What the hell is Christmas?
Everybody gasps.
Sorry,
don't-
I've heard of Kissmas.
Oh,
Kind of.
that's what we meant.
Oh,
No,
yes.
it could be Christmas. It could totally be
Oh, no.
Christmas.
It's just,
We
I
forgot.
always mispronounce it. Christmas is about love and forgiveness
And parties.
and parties
And food.
and food. And I have to repeat everything somebody else says if I agree.
It's just the Kissmas way.
It is. The Christmas way.
Show me the Kissmas way, then, if you must. But then I must go on and defeat the Nutcracker. For she is the evil creature that stands against all that is good and wonderful about Kissmas.
Oh.
She destroys hearts, she ruins relationships, and she's just all around kind of a turd.
Well, damn. We can't
How
have
do
that.
you know her so well?
She's my sworn enemy.
Wow.
Well, when you put it that way, that does sound very anti-Kissmas.
Yes, but first show me about Kissmas. I would love to know.
Can we get a description of like the town we're walking into?
So I feel like we've got two zones happening. There's the skirt zone, and then there's this beautiful candy village that's all sparkly, sugary candy. All of the buildings are made out of like blown. You know what I'm talking
Sugar?
about? Like the
Blown
glass,
sugar.
yeah,
Yeah.
blown sugar candy.
Don't
and rock
lick
candy and gumdrops and candy canes and all of those kinds of things. The candy people, sometimes they eat pieces of the scenery, and sometimes they eat pieces of each other.
That's what I was going to say.
Mhm.
Chadley's going to make or Chad Heliax rather, is going to make a wisdom saving throw to not try to start eating some of the buildings or people.
Oh, please be welcome here.
Oh my god. It is his
Welcome to
fever
share
dream.
in our
Yeah, it's
feast.
totally fine. And Miles breaks off a piece of one of the gingerbread people's arms, and he eats it.
Yeah,
Take
that's
what you
his
want.
favorite. That's why he's Mother Ginger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try some of
ginger.
that. He just grabs a gumdrop person and just eats them whole.
And they're like, yay!
Digestion.
What's my beef with the Nutcracker?
Y'all just kind of like to tiff sometimes. It's just
It's just what we
you
do.
Yeah, you just wake up in the morning sometimes and you're like, God, fuck that lady.
Well, and what else are you going to do with your armies?
Oh, that's right.
except
Because I already
fight
said
each
like
other?
she represents the over commercialization of Kissmas.
Yeah. And you hate that.
I hate it.
We kind of like it, probably.
Yeah.
But
But I'm like anti. I want to be cold and have a fire and eat cookies and help poor urchins on the street.
We can
We're
help
into
them by
that
eating
too.
them. Gumdrop urchin.
Thank you.
not homeless anymore. Your home is my stomach.
You'll always be
Always
safe and
wanted a
warm.
home.
Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, you have arrived back at your dungeon, Nutcracker. You have been forced back by the spirit of being home for the holidays, but now that you're home, you're pissed. And your seamen just are very disappointing.
I'm so sick of semen. I can't stand the feeling of it on me. Get away from me, semen.
They were massaging you and they were like in a scurry way.
Totally sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
All right, we need to amp up production of the latest toys. Toys that every child will want.
Oh god, I was thinking of a different kind of choice. And then when you said every child, I was like, oh no.
Every man and woman will want.
Every fully consenting adult.
They're all reached the
Consented
age of
adults.
consent.
Don't worry.
We need to ramp up production. And then we're going to increase the price, but we're also going to put a 20% off sticker on there so we can earn even more.
That is such a dastardly plan, mistress.
Well, you know, I'm full of the Christmas spirit. Capitalism. Oh, sorry.
Mistress, I'm sorry to interrupt your planning, but this is just a random seaman who has run in. Voting.
Always be voting.
You have to vote constantly.
Oh, they look fabulous too.
They really do.
So good.
Mistress, I am so sorry to tell you that the Rat King and that strange horned man have been gathering with the people of the Land of Sweets, and they're partying right now. So that's okay, I guess. But then they're planning on coming here and destroying you once and for all.
Is this guy?
Honestly, I have no idea. He's kind of hot, but like not that
I don't know.
hot.
He just seems squirrely to me.
Yeah,
I don't like him.
There's something weird about him.
There's something weird about
I
him.
imagine Faris's cave is like on the top of a mountain like the Grinch, and she's looking down on the Sugar Plum Kingdom like the citizens of Whoville all singing on the tree and getting angry.
Yes.
Oh, that would be pretty fun. To slink down there and steal all their presents.
Yes.
And
Well, they're partying. Ooh.
oh, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to gather my semen and we're going to slide down the hill.
They take
we're
the
gonna-
shape of a sled.
That's right. And we're going to steal all their Kissmas trees and Kissmas cookies and Kissmas presents. Well, anything they've purchased, of course, we're going to leave that and a coupon to come back and visit our shop. But anything handmade is gone. We're taking
Yeah, that's
that.
gone.
It's absolutely gone.
Well, okay, so back at the party, you have eaten your fill of sweets, buildings, and people. Chadley is like, what's next for our cool party for Kissmas? Show me your ways. This is the worst character I've ever been.
Show me your ways. Chadley does feel a little bit sick and like slightly like it was too much.
It's not.
He went a
No,
little
it's
bit too
not
far.
Kissmas unless you've eaten too much
Yeah.
cookies and things.
Yeah. So he's got a little bit of a sugar coma happening.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
what,
we all pass out from a
what's
We all
sugar
going
rest
on
next to
under
the
that
fire.
skirt, man? Not in a creepy way. But like, it
Excuse
sounds like
me?
there's a party going on in that skirt.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
not in a weird way.
I mean,
There's always a party. Sorry. Yeah, do you want to check it out? And he parts his skirt, and you can go in. It's tall enough that anyone can enter.
Nice.
But you do realize as you go in that Miles actually isn't 20 feet tall. He's just like standing on the rafters of this very huge like music tent. And there's
Whoa.
there's just hundreds of thousands of tiny people dancing.
What do these people look like?
Him.
So
They look like him. They're
little
just tiny
tiny
versions of him.
Little tiny Mileses.
Yeah.
God,
This
I
is
wish this was an
amazing.
animated thing. So
All
I could
wearing
watch it.
loincloths, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is there like a dress code under here? Do I have to wear a loincloth?
It would be preferred.
Okay.
Yeah. We try not, I mean,
Chad
Just in the-
Heliax
in the
rips
spirit
his
of
leather
Kissmas,
pants
please.
off and is going to try to fashion them into a
Yeah.
loincloth. Is this good?
yeah, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Make sure to grab some water at the bar. It gets pretty hot underneath the skirt, and just have fun.
It's
We're gonna
hot
play our
and-
bangus, our most banging Christmas carols, and it's
Whoa.
all Christmas music, but like to Skrillex.
So is everybody partying under Miles'
Yeah,
skirts?
Hilrana's or the Rat King is gonna take off their outfit they have on and like find some Christmas decorations around to like fashion a little loincloth thing out of.
That's fun.
Got some jingle bells over the boobs.
Nice. Everyone's under the skirts.
No, the sugar plum fairy. The sugar plum fairy has disappeared.
Oh.
Nowhere to be found.
You see as you're coming down the mountain that everyone has gone into the party under the skirt of Mother Ginger, and it is the perfect time to strike. Well, everyone except for, I don't know if you see the sugar plum fairy or not, but
Yeah, I flit over to you on the wings that I forgot to describe.
oh,
Yes.
What do they look like, pray tell?
They look like dragonfly wings, but all the edges of them are white. So like it's iridescent in the center. Yeah. Hello, darling. So lovely to see you.
Oh, sugar.
Plum fairy.
Plum fairy. I give her a big kiss on each cheek.
Oh, give me more. Give me more.
Oh my God, I was not expecting Britney Spears to be a part of this. I love it.
Always expect the Spears.
What is it, dear?
Have you met a kind of demon-looking fellow with black pants, no shirt, eye patch?
What is that guy's deal? He seems to have it out for me.
He does have it out for you. He's planning some kind of attack against you and all of your seamen.
Oh, goodness. Well, I was just getting ready to steal all the candies, cookies, and homemade gifts from the citizens of Sugartown. I forgot what it was called.
The Land of Sweets.
The Land of Sweets.
I like the citizens of Sugartown.
Incorporated
Citizens of Sugartown.
But I suppose, I guess I really don't want to get attacked, but this guy seemed to have it out for me from the first moment he laid eyes on me.
Why does he hate you so much? I don't understand.
I don't either, but I surely do appreciate you warning me.
Of course, I love everyone, and I can't recognize the fact that you're doing something that could be very harmful to our community.
And that's my most favorite thing about you, honey.
You're so sweet.
Oh my God.
And then they make out like a really long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the seamen are just kind of like, yep.
They're like,
Here we are.
they're probably getting a little tired, so they're voguing us.
They're
just posing a lot.
Nobody's watching.
Yeah, they're
Still
posing.
voguing.
Ho, ho, ho. Happy holidays. Have you been nice this year or have you been naughty? Is the Nutcracker gonna have to punish you? Anyway, hey, thanks so much for listening. I'm your DM, Emily, and this is probably the most deranged episode we've ever recorded. And for that, I both apologize and say you're welcome. Hopefully it will get you into the spirit of the holidays. Kissmas will warm your heart once again as we get into the cold, frigid winter season. And just remember, capitalism is bad. It's okay to talk about your seasonal affective disorder. And what really wins the day is love. I guess I've decided to make this the most deranged and incoherent mid-roll as well to fit with the rest of the episode. Thank you so much for listening. It's been a wonderful year. 2 weeks from now, we're not going to have a new episode. We're taking a little break for the holidays, but hopefully that will give you some time to catch up maybe on some past episodes, share it with friends, force everybody to listen for the spirit of Kissmas, and just have some nice time with your family and friends, hopefully, and spread love and positivity and warmth this season. We appreciate you so much, and we hope that your holidays are as hot as you want them to be. Back in the party skirt, it's getting very hot, kind of moist, not the most pleasant.
I feel like he would
that's
have
how
slits
clubs
in
would be
there
anyway.
for air conditioning. I mean, he has to abide by regulations.
Oh, he does?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
okay.
it's
Well, then
fire
never mind. I'm so
safety and
sorry.
everything.
I should not be denigrating your skirt club.
Yeah, thanks. I need a good Yelp review.
So it's very comfortable temperature in there and not moist at all.
We're about to
all.
start the foam party.
Ooh. And before the foam party can start, Chad Heliac says, "This dancing is incredible, but I've already partied for too long and too hard. I must now go defeat the Nutcracker. Who's with me?"
You should have waited until the bass dropped. No one can hear you.
He waits again, and then the bass drops, and then he says, "Who's with me?"
And everybody just goes, woo! Because they're just...
All right, let's do this.
Nobody's listening to him because we're still.
He leaves the skirt to see the Nutcracker and the Sugar Plum Fairy just straight up make it out.
Yep.
Betrayal.
Is he just saying that to himself outside?
Betrayal.
We're so excited inside. And DJ Mother Ginger. He's like, let's celebrate Kissmas. Let's celebrate homemade cookies. Making your own gifts for people. How fun is that? You hear them yelling about making their own gifts. Homemade cookies. And it just makes your blood boil.
It does. Decorations that you find outside and put inside.
Yeah.
She's starting to get a little nauseated. Oh
no, are you all right?
Homemade.
There you are, evil Nutcracker. I will defeat you now. Your seamen cannot protect you.
So, can a row of like 4 seamen just come out, get right in front of him, do a pirouette and a death drop?
Yes. And
Just for flair.
he steps over them and gets to the next row of seamen.
I'm going to summon a line of marshmallow people to just be a barrier, a fluffy barrier.
He just
That he has to eat his
he
way
has to
through.
say, he starts eating through. He's like, "Damn you, Sugar Plum Fairy! I won't let this stop me."
Can I see that?
Fighting?
Can my rats start swarming the barrier
Yes.
and eating it?
Oh, okay, cool. So you've come out of the
Yeah.
skirt and you're gonna help Chadley.
Alright.
Oh, I guess we should roll initiative.
Yeah, it sounds like we're fighting now.
Sounds like we're fighting.
I got a 20.
I got a 7.
18.
16. Up first, now that we are entering into combat, I would say that it's starting with the Rat King sending her swarm of rats to eat the marshmallow barrier. What are you yourself doing for the turn, Rat King?
So if we're fighting, I am going to do some stuff.
The marshmallow people, as the rats are eating them, are like,
That tickles!
Oh man, I wish I had some sort of fire spell so I could roast the marshmallows.
Oh, yeah.
Does Moonbeam shine anything on fire? Ooh, it is ghostly flames. Just for the hell of
Yeah.
it, can I cast
you
moonbeams on the
cast
marshmallow
Moonbeam.
people to make them more delicious for
as
my
they're
rats?
being eaten, they get lit on fire by ghostly flames, and then they're super tasty. But they kind of are gooey, and they make the rats sticky.
Uh-oh.
So now they're sticky rats.
Sticky rat.
Up next is Chad Heliax, and he is going to approach further. There's how many waves of semen?
Oh gosh. On a good night, let's see.
How long has it been since the last wave?
I would say, let's say I had 40 of them with me. So
Jesus,
if they're
that's a
doing,
lot.
if there's 40, so 10 rows
10
of 40.
10
of four,
rows?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. We're having 4 rows of 10.
Okay.
yeah, that makes more sense.
Because otherwise we'll be here for 5 hours. So the first row has been defeated with their death drop.
Yeah,
The
they
second-
looked
so
really
we-
good though.
Yeah, they did.
I'm
And they're
proud.
holding their poses now.
Good for them.
So the second wave, now that the marshmallow barrier is gone, Chad Heliax is going to try to look at all of them and give them all a sexy wink. And they all need to make a wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Wink, wink, wink. 1 wink for each one.
Like a rapid fire, 10 winks
Yes.
really fast.
14.
That is not enough to save.
Dun, dun.
They are all charmed by Chad Heliax. And he's going to say, "Help me defeat the evil one who has enslaved you."
What is this guy's
DJ Mother Ginger looks over and is like, "I don't know."
Oh no! What the hell?
I don't know, we'll roll with it. All right, that's Chad Heliax's turn. No, it is Faris's turn.
I'm gonna
SPF.
ask SPF. I'm gonna be like, I wonder if this is about Mr. Mistletoe. Honey, can you get up there and get him? Because he can go on home if it's gonna cause all this kerfuffle.
Wait, you know where the mistletoe prince has been all this time?
Come here. I have to tell you a secret, honey. he's got this thing about being kidnapped. So once a year, as a special little gift, I throw him in the dungeon.
Oh, of course.
So that's where he's been. But if everybody's going to get all hot and bothered, and not in a good way, then we can just let him out a little early.
All right, I'll go do that.
Thank you, darling.
Okay, so that's Faris's turn. You have two lines of seamen. I gotta stop saying that. One of them has turned against you, though. So have your two lines. What do you want them to do?
I want him to have a dance battle.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. So your seamen against the charmed seamen.
Yes.
Okay. Dance battle performance check. Go for it.
11.
12.
Oh.
So it's, the dancing, they're tired.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
So they get up and they start battling, but really neither of them are at their peak. Chadley's sight is vaguely better. Very, very tired, voguing and
Plus they're
and
tripping
whipping.
over sticky marshmallow rats.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
Rats swarming around their legs.
Every time I try to do a death drop, the little rats are like, whoa! Push them back up.
Excuse me. It's like doing a death drop on a trampoline.
And Mother Ginger's just standing there with his skirt open so we can hear the music.
Yeah. Speaking of which, it is Mother Ginger's turn. DJ Mother Ginger.
DJ Mother Ginger. He's going to notice that they've started a battle and then get on the mic and be like, I don't know how I know this, but I feel like someone's coming to take all of our homemade goods and replace it with coupons. So that's not the spirit of Kissmas. Let's go get those people on the hill. And he'll stop the music enough to make everyone leave the party.
Wow.
And then he'll start industrial Christmas music. It's like, and his little people are gonna grab garlands and try to, I guess, garret people or.
Are these people normal sized people or are they small?
No, they're very tiny. There's gonna
Okay,
take
that's what I was
at least
imagining, they're not
5
small.
to take down one person.
Okay.
Yeah, and they all look like melees, right?
They all
Yeah.
look like melees.
Do they have cute little high pitched voices? They're like,
Sure.
let's get it.
Yeah, let's get them. We're done partying.
So
cold in
I
our
would
lip gloss.
your Melee's minions to go out and roll an attack against the seamen.
Unarmed strike.
Poor seaman.
No, it would be armed because they have the garland.
They're proficient in
They
Christmas
are.
weapons.
They are absolutely proficient.
Well, they rolled ones.
So they leap up onto the voguing seamen and they just kind of tie pretty little bows.
They just put a garland around
them.
their
It doesn't do anything.
But everybody looks so festive.
Everybody does look so festive.
So festive.
Faris is going to stand up when she sees her tired and go, "You drive me crazy."
I love how committed Holly is to this character.
Crossover. Nutcracker. Okay. Lanny, Sugar Plum Fairy, it is your turn.
Well, I've flown away to
Oh,
go
that's true.
get
Okay.
the mistletoe prince from the Nutcracker's castle.
You appear in the Nutcracker's dungeon and you see before you how did you leave him?
He looks like Ruffalo.
Okay.
He's just wearing a red and green outfit.
Okay. And he's tied up?
Eh.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Very
I mean, all we'd
easily
have to
get
do
free.
is go lift his arms up pretty quickly, and the ties would.
Wait. For my own personal sake, can he look like the sexy Santa?
Oh yes,
He
looks-
still has his
yes.
buffalo beard and everything, but
Yes.
it's white.
It's
Absolutely.
And he's couture, sexy pirate Santa.
Yeah, he actually looks really good. And there is
Really
a giant
hot.
plate of cookies and milk there that within reach. Sounds like he's being tortured.
Yes.
But really all he has to do is lift his arms up quick and he could be free.
So you see him and he's kind of struggling and he's like, Sugar Plum Fairy, I've been trapped here.
Oh dear, mistletoe prince, I'll save you. And I go over and I undo his very feebly tied restraints. And I was like, here, have a cookie. And I break off one of my fingers. That will help you regain your strength.
I love that you did that, even though there's a plate of cookies. It's horrifying.
Wow, that's kind of unsettling. Yeah, okay, thanks. And he eats the finger.
Now, do your
have to
fingers grow
come
back, though?
Sure, yeah. But only once a year at Christmas.
Jeez.
All right. You have to come with me. Everyone is in a terrible fight. They're all so upset.
Oh no, that's not good.
Yes, the seamen are drowning in marshmallows and rats.
What?
That sounds like a problem. Yeah, I can go down and try to calm things down as the prince of the land.
Okay, come with me, and I scoop him up princess style.
Oh no.
Back down.
You're so strong.
Thank you, I know.
Wonderful. So we are back to the top of the battle. It's Hilrana and her sticky rats.
It's a new punk band.
The sticky rats.
What's up, motherfuckers, with the sticky rats?
Oh my gosh. All right, so do I see the mistletoe prince?
Not
or
yet.
whatever? Okay. Can I put everyone into a sleep? Is everyone's
try.
asleep the rest of the thing? I don't know. Last time I put myself to sleep. But
That's right.
let's do it just for the heck of it. I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay, you're casting sleep on the seamen. So roll to see how many hit points of sleep you affect. And the seamen each have 3 hit points.
5d8, and then I can roll an additional 2d8.
If you're casting it at a higher
Yeah.
level, yes.
5, 6, so 7d8. 33.
33, that's perfect. So that gets 11 of them. So one full line, we'll just say, of the seamen are asleep. Just they're so tired from dancing. Doesn't take much. So there's only one row left between you and Chadley and the Nutcracker. What are your rats doing?
I don't want them to be, but I think they're still trying to unstick them. They're like,
Okay.
they're like trying to like groom each other and like get the marshmallow out.
So de-sticking for their turn.
De-stickifying themselves.
It's Chadley's turn, and he has a thirst for blood. He's going to try to. Oh, and he has his line of dancers, whatever the hell they are, seamen. He's going to use them to try to have them battle the other ones so that he can get a clear path to you. So we're just gonna make opposed strength checks. So roll a d20.
17.
19. So these seamen tackle the other ones, and they all fall to the ground at Faris's feet.
They dead drop to the
They
ground.
death
Thank
drop. I'm
you.
so sorry. They death drop, but the other ones are on top of them, so they just
They literally can't lie down in a normal way. They have to death drop.
It has
Exactly.
to be something amazing.
And then there's nothing between Chadley and the Nutcracker, and out of thin air, this like big, nasty flame blade appears in Chadley's hand.
What the fuck, Chadley?
We're having
says-
squirrel soup when we get back to the regular episode. Just so y'all know.
It's finally time for me to defeat you, you foul woman. And he's gonna roll an attack on you.
Okay.
His flame sword, which is gonna do less damage because it's fire.
Weird.
The best part is he doesn't know anything about this guy being kidnapped or anything. He just hates you
he's
for
just
no
being
fucking
a
reason.
weirdo.
Does a 16 hit Faris?
Yes.
14 points of fire damage, so that would be halved for Faris. Okay. So you take 7 points of damage as the Chadley slashes through you and kind of cuts some of your beautiful Britney Spears latex outfit off. It kind of makes it a little sexier.
It does, and she's just gonna look at him quizzically, like, what?
You're stronger than I thought, Nutcracker, but I will defeat you. Okay, that's the end of
What
this.
is your problem?
It's the Nutcracker's turn.
Honey, what is your problem? I don't even know you.
he doesn't even go here.
I'm so far beneath you that you don't even know who I am. The one that you've ruined my life
Honey, how did I ruin your life?
by keeping me from the woman I love.
I tried to introduce you to the Rat King.
Enough talk. Fight.
I don't even know who you are.
Oh, is that your turn?
Yeah, because I'm just like, who even are you, honey?
Neelace, your turn.
I totally face no.
The Nutcracker being like, what the fuck? So I feel like there's about to be like a one-on-one square off between y'all. So I'm just gonna play music that will hopefully inspire you. All the music stops, and then you just hear dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. You drive me crazy. It's that.
But with jingle bells.
Yeah, with jingle bells.
Well, and the seamen who are asleep, though, even in their sleep, their shoulder starts twitching.
Yeah.
Because it's just the beat so good.
So
Just
good.
getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've also trained them with like electric shocks. Like,
Yes. Absolutely.
That's why you summon.
You don't hear Miss Spears and not move your ass, motherfuckers.
that's the actual gay agenda.
Yes.
All right, very good. And now it is the Sugar Plum Fairy. She is arriving back with the Mistletoe Prince.
Yes, I
Or
alight.
he, I'm sorry.
Yes, I alight on the ground with this beautiful Santa in my arms. Except he's not Santa, he's the Mistletoe Prince. And he's Sono all at the same time.
It makes sense. Fashion Sono.
Hey guys,
what's
I
up?
call out, everyone stop this senseless fighting. Let us all come together for a beautiful Christmas.
We don't have to fight, guys. It was very consensual, the kidnapping.
And
Can we
that cracker's just going to look around awkwardly.
chill or something?
Oh, were you gone on your yearly kidnapping? I totally forgot.
didn't even know
Oh,
you were
Sorry,
missing.
I should have
Yes.
given you guys like a note ahead of time. I get a little embarrassed.
Plus, I asked, it's my fault. I asked the Nutcracker to make it spontaneous so that it would be more realistic.
It was. Next time, please do leave a note.
Yeah, definitely a
Okay.
note.
Kidnapping note. Sorry.
I apologize.
I am
you
so
Yeah, I
guys.
was worried. I thought you had kidnapped him and you were
Oh.
bringing all these commercialized products, and
Well, I certainly
it
tried.
really, really affected my seasonal.
Oh, you're so
Depression.
hell
My
are you all
seasonal
talking
depression.
about? I must kill the Nutcracker.
Why?
I don't
How
understand.
many times do I have to tell you all she sucks?
Well, who is the woman you're in love with, honey?
Hilrana. Wait, I'm sorry, the Rat King.
Well, thankfully, the Prince of Mistletoe is here now.
And suddenly I'm filled with the urge to kiss you.
Wait, really?
Yes, you are my one true love. None of those other guys I've been dating or girls. Especially not Luke, who I don't know, but some reason I feel compelled to say that.
I really hate this guy Luke. I don't know why, but I
Oh,
do.
he is nothing compared to you, Chad
really?
Heliax.
He's fabulous. What's the matter with... Oh, sorry. Never mind, sugar.
This is his dream now.
says that imagery.
Yes.
I mean,
You are
Yeah.
my one true love.
wait, really?
We're not going to talk
Yes.
about Sono either, or Mark Ruffalo. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
No, he looks
What?
super
Yeah.
hot in that outfit, but
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
no one can be compared to the glory
mean,
that is Chad Heliax.
I always figured that Hilrana was gonna leave me at some point.
That's Sono,
That's
right?
Sono, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, it's not very distinct.
Oh, well, Sono, you understand. It's Chad Heliax.
And besides,
Just look
everyone
at him.
leaves you eventually.
Oh, God damn.
Yep, 'tis the season.
Chad Heliax is going to unsummon his fire sword and run across the field, and then you can hold the mistletoe prince over them, and
Yes.
he's going to grab you and kiss you.
There's like a
passionately.
swell of music, and does he
Yes.
like spin me around in the air first?
Yeah.
Yes.
And meanwhile, I'm holding Sono by his armpits, like,
like-
with my wings just kind of going double time to keep him up.
Wow. This is,
It's so romantic.
it's something.
all of the villagers that are left Cheer.
Yeah. DJ Mother Ginger will play All I Want for Christmas Is You.
And we pull back from what's happening. This is Lauren's idea?
We don't have to do my idea.
Will you describe to us, Lauren, what happened?
Sure. Yeah, so everyone in the scene pauses. I was waiting expectantly for something, and then the camera pulls back, and what you see is that everyone is indeed on a stage, and there's an audience full of people who start clapping wildly as the curtains start to flow across the stage.
Father Frost, I think was his name, like, looks over to his friends, and he's like, this play is not as good as last year's. Was that guy supposed to be part of it?
Yeah, all the actors are kind of like surprised. They have a surprised face that they can't quite hide.
Chad Heliox is still trying to very intensely make out with the Hilrana. All of a sudden, Chad Heliox feels a sharp pain in his back. And he looks over his shoulder expecting to see the Nutcracker, but before he can see who it is, he wakes up and he sees behind him that Larry the goat has just kicked him. And he looks and just...
Poor Chadley.
Unless you want something else to happen at the end of this. Because we've already had 5 endings.
Amazing. And then it pans out and it has like the freeze frames and you get to tell like what people do 5 years from now.
And then it pans out even further and it's inside of a snow globe.
Yes. Okay, perfect. He goes back to the nuts. He's like, it wasn't that bad.
Let's see what I get this time.
Oh my gosh. Happy pain, a Kissmas miracle.